Hello, I'm Cole Powell, award-winning singer-songwriter for Random Mind Records. If you enjoy what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, click the bell for notifications. Consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks, including polls and long-form reactions. Also, be sure to check out our brand new arts and media podcast, Words Like That, hosted by me, wherever you get your podcasts. All right, now I'll shut up and get to it.
Can't handle words like that. Words like that. No, no, no.
When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land?
Love this song.
I should have stayed
Sound
on
lovely
the
voice.
farm. I should have listened to my old man. You know you can hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues.
Great run, just shows her vocal control.
So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there before she gets going any further. She is sounding great on this. It's interesting. So I have listened now to 3 different, essentially, eras of her career when she was a kid. I'm talking about, like, 8, 9, 10 years old. Suspicious Minds, which is a more recent track, I think came out last year, 2023. And this era, the America's Got Talent era, which is the first time I heard her was from this era. And I mentioned this in the first reaction, and I had a few Angelina fans. Most were just great, but we had a few. There were a handful of dislikes and a few nasty comments in there. It called me an idiot and all that. That's fine. But anyway, I mentioned that her vocal silence in the Bohemian Rhapsody, the first part of it, not really the second part, but the first part of Bohemian Rhapsody, her voice sounded a lot like other young, really good, talented singers that I had heard in the last 10, 15 years come up. And it was almost like she was specifically going for that sound. Like it wasn't necessarily her natural voice. And the more I've heard her, the more I kind of stand by that. And I feel like what she was doing, and none of this is a criticism at all. She sounds fantastic. She's in command of her voice. She has excellent control. She's choosing to sing in that particular way because she feels like that's going to be her best shot at winning this competition. I could be wrong on that, but I feel like she's definitely employing a different vocal stylings than what we heard when she was a kid. I know her voice has changed a lot since when she was 8, 9, 10 years old, but now that I've heard the 3 different eras, I feel like she is choosing to sing that way specifically for some of this work in the competition. But I don't know, I'm still early in the Angelina catalog, so as I hear more, I may formulate a different idea of what is behind the mind of her as an artist, of her stylistic choices in this. But this is also a great arrangement. I take it she arranged this herself. I was told that she arranges pretty much all of her stuff, if not by herself, with somebody. Really, really love this. It's a great Elton John song anyway, and she's kind of turned it into more of a modern pop rock ballad as opposed to a 70s pop rock ballad, which is what it was. I love both of those styles of music. I love what she's done with this. She's sounding great. Yeah, good stuff. All right, let's get back to it.
You can't play me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plot, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the woolly back town. Oh, I'll finally decide my future lies.
Sound like she kind of got to the bottom, almost near the bottom of the range there. And she's going, yeah, buddy. Wow. Yeah.
Some goodbye yellow brick road where the dogs of society hide.
Bringing it back down like this, softly. Great choice.
Out in the woods, hunting only by
That run.
Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road.
I feel like that last note we hear a little bit more of her jazz influences that we've heard from her whenever she was a kid. Yeah, that was great. That was great.
13 years old. Angelina Jordan! Heidi, you are on your feet.
I mean, you make your golden buzzer mama so proud, I have to say. I can feel it all the way down into my bones that you are a superstar in the making. I mean, we're seeing it right in front of our eyes. I mean, the melancholy that you put into that Elton John song was incredible.
Yeah.
You are so good, and I'm so excited for you. Good luck!
Howie!
Oh, well, first of all, at any age, but especially 13, this is so amazing and hypnotic. You know, I just get drawn into your sound and your performance, and nothing else that's going on around me even matters. It's just all about you. You truly are a champion, but there are super fans representing all 50 states who only have to choose one, and that's tough. And you are worthy of being that one. Let's see how it turns out.
Alicia!
You're like an old soul trapped in a young person's body. I mean, oh my goodness, it was
That
beautifully
is true.
delicate.
That's true.
You drew us all in. We were holding on to every single word that you sang. It was just gorgeous. And I really hope the superfans vote for you, because I would be voting for you. I think you're incredible.
Simon!
What I loved about tonight is that number one, you took a risk, and secondly, I'm going to remember this performance for years and years and years to come.
That's saying something come from Simon. That's high praise.
Normally do in this situation, you know, I mean, you took a song. I mean, that song must be what, 40, 50 years old now?
Probably 70s.
But you made it sound current, relevant. I think you're a very special person, great soul, great talent, and you've made this final way better.
Yeah, it was great stuff. She sounded great. And it's amazing to me, and I don't want to harp on this, I've said this almost every video, for her to be as young as she was then anyway, and have that kind of control and that kind of range and that kind of power, and can tap into that many styles, make her voice sound that many different ways. That's a God-given talent. That's rarely seen, and she obviously also puts a lot of hard work into her voice, into her musicianship, in terms of arrangements. Absolutely fantastic. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Consider supporting us on Patreon, and we'll see you soon.